Welcome back to the comment section. My name is Tamara. This is Iron Mike, but you already knew that. And we are in the core comment section tonight, and we are talking about the question, did the diddler ruin all of Biggie's songs by being all up in them? And the answer was yes. So I'm just going to read you one more comment because I had my own questions, and my question was, how did the diddler get to be the diddler? Like, how did we get to this level? And I don't have a conclusion, but I'd like to share my findings with you. Anyway, let's get back to this hilarious comment section. From 10 months ago. Yes, he's just in the background, nonstop ruining all the songs. The next one from 1 year ago, this didn't age well. I'll never get sick of hearing that comment when in the right context, because when it's done right, it's like, next one, looks like it's all finally coming out. He's in jail, no bail, where he belongs. People are having a little, not too much fun. People are having fun at his expense, and I'm here for it. Anyway, so how did the diddler get to where he's at? And is this a RICO? Those are the two things that we were going to try and see, because the criminal empire, that's the missing key here, right? That's the hardest part to convince people of. So I'm focused on that this weekend, and I'm going down the diddler hole. And, it's interesting. Like I said, I don't have an answer or a conclusion, but I would like to share my findings with you. You can make of it what you will. So in 1993, we know he started Bad Boy Records. We also know that Biggie was his first major break, went triple platinum, I believe, right? And so that's lots of money, but Biggie was not in charge of his publishing or his royalties. Only Puffy was. Okay, so Puffy owns all the money, and now he's in control of when Biggie gets money. Now, as the stories were told, Biggie had to actually go and sell DRUGS post-signing with Bad Boy because he needed money to feed his baby. And then Puffy found out about it and was like, oh no, stop that. Here, let me give you some money. Like, he was already supposed to give me this. That was already supposed to be happening. Anyway, so then he signs Faith Evans, and then the same script, he owns her publishing, and I'm not sure of how she was getting paid out, but I know she did excellent for the company, and she also solidified them as a serious and well-established record label. Also, simultaneously, as all of this was happening, Puff Daddy was, as you can see, inserting himself into everybody's songs. Is this thing on? I'm not sure if he was all up in Faith Evans' songs, but I know he was all up in everybody else's songs, and he also had everybody else all up in his songs. But remember, only he owns the publishing to all of them. So now the final question would be, where does conflict of interest, where's the line to darn near criminal activity? Because if these were any other item, like a tangible item, you could see how unfair it would be about the payout system, right?